The KSI versus Joe Fournier fight did end in controversy, with the finishing sequence ending in an illegal blow, and in this video I will be breaking it down and tell you what should and probably will happen. So after KSI rocked Joe Fournier in the second round and they entered a clinching exchange, Joe tied him up and started a clinch, to which KSI tried to hit him out of, throwing his right hand out, and if we really slow it down, it is possible that this could have grazed Joe Fournier, but it doesn't really matter because he followed through with his full forearm, which is what actually did knock out Joe Fournier. So regardless if he did land with the glove, that isn't what put him down, that isn't what knocked him out, so it wouldn't really matter anyway. The KO is pretty much 100% because of the illegal shot, which is of course an unfortunate situation, but nonetheless this did happen, and obviously this is a much more impactful shot than just a punch. It's the bone of his forearm hitting the bone of the skull while in very close quarters, and KSI generating a lot of power, putting Joe Fournier onto the canvas. A problem here is that the ref during the fight did not see this and didn't act upon this elbow whatsoever. As in that situation, if the ref saw it and recognized that it was the forearm that put Joe down, he could have either given a warning, disqualified him, or deducted points, and obviously given Joe time to recover from it. It's not like Joe did go out cold, he was still cognizant and he got up shortly after. But if he was ruled unfit to continue because of the illegal shot, it would have probably been ruled a disqualification or a no contest. But since the referee didn't recognize it, it went down as a knockout win, which could still be appealed and potentially overturned. And I don't see this going unnoticed and just overlooked. Joe Fournier has said that he will contest the commission on this result, and the commission of this fight is the PBA, also known as the Professional Boxing Association. They have sanctioned a multitude of different influencer fights, but they have overturned fight results before. Back in March of 2022, we saw King Kenny fight Face Temper, where the original result ended in King Kenny winning a split decision, which then got overturned the following week and Face Temper got the unanimous decision win. We've seen other instances where fights have been appealed, some overturned and some not, but this fight should definitely be looked at. Regardless of what you think, this isn't in the rule set of boxing, obviously. This is even listed in the illegal techniques of the PBA's rulebook, where they say obviously striking with any part of the body other than the fist of the glove is an illegal technique in a boxing match. Then the question becomes, what should this be overturned to? Is it a disqualification? Is it a no contest? And that kind of comes down to the intent, and I don't see much grounds to consider this a intentional foul. It was just a fast sequence where KSI tried to throw a right hand and ended up landing with more of his elbow / forearm. So with that being said, it wouldn't be overturned as a disqualification, and it would probably be a no contest, meaning officially there wouldn't be a winner for this bout, even though of course on the night KSI did get the win. So not the cleanest win that KSI could have got, if this even will be considered a win in 1 week down the line. I do think that the right thing to do here is to overrule this fight as a no contest. Unfortunately though, the behind the scenes in the sport of boxing is shady and in many ways is corrupt, so you never know what may happen and whether they'll even overturn this at all. If nothing changes with this result, I do feel like it will be a bad look for the sport, especially for influencer boxing, as if KSI just gets this knockout and it stays that way on his resume, it will set a very bad precedent and stigma that guys could even go out there and accidentally throw an elbow and just get an official win if the ref didn't see it. And just overall for influencer boxing, this clip did go viral and a lot of people from the boxing purist world have been criticizing this, and I feel like if the appeal did get denied, it would be even more detrimental. But I feel like KSI should definitely move on from this fight. He shouldn't go back to Joe Fournier or have a rematch or anything like that. He should move on to bigger and better, which is Tommy Fury. And that's because KSI was really dominant in this one, and you can check out my breakdown as to how KSI was able to outclass Joe. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on this controversial ending. So yeah, that has been the truth behind KSI's elbow knockout. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on.